Welcome back to Make the Machines. Today's episode, as you see, we're standing in front of a 2002 Ford Explorer. Now we're going to be pulling out the motor and put it in a 99 F-150. The reason we're pulling the motor out of this is because it got whacked by some farm equipment. I'm at a local farmer here. You're doing the job for him. So all the damage definitely could have been fixed, but truck got whacked. Farmer bought it from the guy. He was like, hey, will this motor fit my truck? I said yes. So he's like, excellent. We're swapping motors. So first thing we're gonna do is jack it up, get my jack stands under it, and get ready to start pulling out the transmission, because we're gonna pull the engine and transmission separate. Just make it easier, and then we'll come back up, disconnect everything on the engine, and get ready to pull out. Let's get to it. Alright, so I jacked it up, I got it on the jack stands. After you do that, you always give the vehicle a little shake. Make sure it's nice, sturdy, not going to go anywhere before you go under it. So underneath, so you got jack stand on the back A-arms, and I got them in the front frame there. Now this is a 4-wheel drive, so you got to take out the rear drive shaft, the transfer case, transmission, exhaust, center support bar, front drive shaft, starter. I gotta disconnect the flywheel and everything on the inside there, and transmission lines. This one's been modified. I normally just start in the back and work my way forward. I know it's hard to see under here. I'm gonna try and set up my camera somewhere in a location where I can do a time-lapse video and start going away on this. Yep, that's the plan. That's what we're doing. Alright, so made a giant mess. Transmission's out. Now I just gotta undo all the thing on the engine. And we're gonna start up top and work our way down. While this soaks up. Throw some litter on it, get it sucking up, get my tools clean off, and then start it out on the top. Definitely made a mess. Okay, so I didn't film taking out the motor. You see, took it out here with the gantry crane. Sitting here, all ready to go and clean up, get ready to get everything swapped over and get put into this one. So this is the truck the motor going in. It's a 99 F-150. It's a farm truck, so that's why it's getting the motor. It's been sitting for a few years, as you can tell. All the dust and spider webs. So I do not know why this engine is failed. So I'm gonna blow everything down with my air blower. Try and get rid of some of the cobwebs and spiders. Or just piss them off so hopefully they don't bite me. And then we're gonna do the same thing with this one. We're gonna go under, pull transmission, pull transfer case, and pull the motor. Radiator and stuff was already taken out. Before I got to any of this, let's give it a cleaning. Or at least try to. Alrighty, got the top blown off. Got it blown off, it looks like it's running engine. Oh, jack it up and get ready to start pulling the trans. This truck has a different transmission, so it also has a drain plug so I can drain it, not make such a mess. It's like the same transfer case, so same deal, just drive line, exhaust, skid plate, cross member bar. Front drive line, then all the electrical. Well, I'm gonna start the same way I did. I'm gonna start draining, take off the skid plate, drain the transfer case, take out the drive lines, and that give me a little more room and start taking everything else off. Alright, so got the transmission out yesterday. Camera ran out of battery, so and then it took forever to get it out because everything was just being a pain. Just pulled the transmission down, set it down there. That's where I called it a day. Then The exhaust was giving me a real hard time. I got a little slip joint here, but it's not very slippy because this side here is kinked and quite dug in, so I'm not sure if you'd see that or not. So it came out about ½ inch, and then it gets stuck there every time, and spent about 3 hours heating it up, trying to get it out. It just was not working out, so once I get the motor out, I'll have more room and I'll pull it out rest of the way, clean it up, put it back in. Or not. I don't know. But I just got to do the motor now. Disconnect everything on it, let it pull it out. Set you up here. Can't really see a whole lot, but I am very limited in what I can do with my camera. I'm going to set up a time lapse because it's going to take an hour or two to get everything pulled out. I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the other engine. I'm going to pull off my intake, alternator, AC pump. Probably going to leave my power steering pump and everything on. And I'll disconnect it down there. And that'll come out as one big piece. That's the plan. Yeah, all the wiring, everything has to come off. Extra hoses. And be looking good. Set up the time lapse and get to it. Alright, so I got everything all disconnected. It's all ready to be pulled out. So I got my gantry cage set up. I have a chain going to my back and the front. There we are. Our engine is out. And there we are. Our engine is out. And only made a little bit of a mess. But that's coolant still in the engine block. As soon as you tip it over like that, it's going to pour out. So, unavoidable. Especially you don't know where it's going to pour it out. But, it's out. Now I got to swap all my parts over and then get ready to put it back in. Alright. So I just got back home. Completely forgot to do shoot the video of where I'm at. So where I'm at is at the 2002 Ford Expedition engine, the 5.4 I took out. The power steering pump mounts differently than on the engine on the 99 F-150. So I have to get a new front timing cover gasket and stuff, so I had to go order that. And I was like, oh, I better hurry up and get to the store before they close, so I get all of my ports ordered that I need, along with all the valve cover and exhaust gaskets and everything else that I need. So I packed up real quick, I ran over there, got everything ordered, and then headed home from there. So completely forgot to show the difference on the two, but I'll show in the next video. I'm going to be showing all the parts I needed, swapping everything over to the new engine, and everything that needed to be done. But for now, that's where it's going to be. Thank you for watching, and as always, I hope you enjoyed. I understand it's going to be apologies, it's a short video, and it's real crappy to try and film, and especially when I only have about that much clearance between me and the truck I'm working on when I'm underneath. I did much of video and stuff I could get. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and always, if you'd be so kind to like, comment, subscribe. There's always be more to come, and I'm working on, I'll be back on that, doing the engine swap next week. We'll probably be working on the house this weekend, so I might have a garage video and then the next truck video or engine swap video. So we'll see from there what we get done and what's going on with that. And thank you again for watching. On to the next one.